Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all keeping well and staying safe. Now in today's video I'm going to be reflecting back to bits of last year and talking about what I hope for this year. So there may be some good, the bad and the ugly in this video, but I will try and keep it as short as possible. I don't want to waffle on like I usually do. And yeah, so if you want to hear what I've got to say, then please do keep on watching. So, who could believe we're in 2021? I'm still getting my head around it. And that means that I'm going to be 36 this year. I was perfectly fine about being 35, I really was. I was really excited for it. But 36 is a bit like, ugh. Someone will probably say they need to get their life together by my age, but my life's kind of different to everybody else's, so. Anyway, I'm so hard on myself. Honestly, I have so much self-doubt and my self-esteem, it just gets so low. And I know that I'm a good person, I know that I'm decent and I'm kind, I'm caring and I'm fun. But I'm also real, I'm myself, own quirky, weird self, who's just me being me. I care too much sometimes. It could be a good thing and it could be a bad thing. But yeah, that's a self-reflection and I'm sure I must do people's heads in because like, I do struggle with that. I do have generalized anxiety disorder as well as panic disorder. I do have where, say you're at school or college or uni and the teachers give you all this information, you know, you're sat there listening to them talking. They could come and ask me a question, put me on the spot, and everything that they've just been saying has gone out of my head. Like, phew, what? And at school, even in my first year sixth form, the staff were a bit like, why are you listening? You need to put more effort in. Well, actually, it's not my fault. Which I found that out in my second year at college. If you've been watching my channel for quite a while, you know that I went to two separate colleges. One residential and one local sixth form. And both completely different experiences. Completely different. The residential college is like its own little world, its own little bubble. When you're in that world, you're safe. You can be anything you want to be, you know? If you believe you're a superwoman, superman, then you could be superwoman, superman. But when you came out into the big wide world, you're starting back at square one again. And you have to build yourself back up again. It's a bit of a hard adjustment to make. Because I've gone from being at mainstream school to special needs residential back to mainstream, and yeah, the differences are so completely different. And I'm going off track a little bit. But just tell you what this video is about. So last year, right, back on track, last year, I remember in this time a year ago, I was hoping for a smoother, drama-free, happier, stronger year for myself and in life in general. Because in 2019, so just over 2 years ago, I went through a really, really rough patch. And because I've always struggled with my self-esteem, my self-confidence and self-worth, it was difficult and I found it hard to trust people again. I didn't want to be around people because I was scared that they were just going to turn nasty on me. I didn't give them any reason to. This time last year, I was hoping for drama-free, nicer year. And that was happening. And then in March, you know, all this started about, we went into lockdown. And actually, apart from the laws, which were anxiety reasons why, I thought last year was actually alright. I was able to do more things that I was hoping to do, like more reading again. I did more writing. I found myself again. I am still finding myself, I think, again. But yeah, last year it was a pivotal, quite a positive year in restarting myself again, recharging my batteries. It gave me time to reflect on things, and I still have days where I struggle with myself, as I did like 2 days ago. But I do get ignored a lot, like not necessarily on purpose, I don't think, but just that my voice doesn't always reach out to people. And I don't know, I don't really know what it is really. But the same on Facebook. And in life, I've experienced times where I try to initiate conversations, which is really hard for me to do, and I'd get one-word answers back. And then the minute somebody else comes over, they're like that with that person, and that's quite hard to sit there and watch. Because thinking, well, why is this happening? Is this me? Or is it them? And I'm learning that most likely it is to be other people. And it just makes me more determined to treat people nicely, to make people feel included, to offer support to people. And I think they're good qualities to have. So yeah, my writing, I've been able to do my writing, started doing poetry again. I did do bits in 2019, but last year I wrote more. And I started writing on my blog again, and I decided that my ultimate goal was to actually get my writing published in a book with my name on it. So with that I was done by myself, nobody else involved, well, also with the printing and stuff, and that's, but it's ultimately going to have my name on it, and people are going to see what I've got to say for once. So yeah, that is my ultimate goal, is to have something published. It always has been, I've always wanted to write a book, but I just never really knew what I wanted published. And then last year I was like looking through all my poetry and then my new pieces that I've been writing. I thought I'm well on my way to have enough to get published into a book. So that is what I am aiming towards. And I would like to have like a story written as well, published I mean. I've already started writing it. I use an app called Wattpad. I kind of want to gauge on what people think of what I've been writing. Currently I'm writing about a student. She starts having this new teacher, tutor, whatever you are called. It's professional. It was a bit of a bumpy road, but you end up in a relationship, Teacher-student relationships are forbidden. They're illegal. But I kind of want to make it more like, it's not all seedy, it's not all, about certain things. It's always portrayed bad. And I guess it is, depending on the ages. I hope it's going to be a good story. I hope people are going to enjoy it. So that is something that I want to get published eventually. I want to keep on with my merchandise selling. Obviously with lockdown, I don't want my dad to have to keep going out to the post office. So I'm just putting it on hold for now. But if you want to have a look at my merchandise, then go to worldofdinky.co.uk and you will see t-shirts like this. You can have white, or you can have this colour. Or if you want a man's t-shirt, you get it in black. I like the black, I think the black's cool. But you can't get black in my size. I want to keep on with my awareness work. So any disability related days coming up. Like Rare Disease Day is usually in February. Can't remember the date, but I always end up missing it and have to do it like really quickly. So I want to do more videos based around that. Keep going with the Facebook page of that, which is where it all started. Building new friendships and relationships and with people. I need to find people that I relate to more online. I remember the days ago when people were like, oh, you don't know who you're talking to, and could be complete weirdo, but I found some of the most kindest, most genuine people. And with today's technology, it is easy to fake, but it's also harder to fake. That makes complete sense. I don't know if it does. One of the hardest things last year, and about being in lockdown with COVID, is not having any of my medical appointments happening, and so I'm always kind of wary about what I'm doing and make sure I'm resting more than ever to prevent any injury. I mean, I've had my knee dislocated, but I managed to get that in quickly and straight away. And then I've had my flu jab, which affected my arm. And it's still to this day, I still have struggle with my arm, but what can I do? But just keeping an eye on my health, it's just not easy when you can't see doctors. But it's made me even more appreciative of them, because I do have a good rheumatologist. I do have a good physio team, but I haven't seen them for quite a while. I have a good dental care team, which I did actually see, you've seen in a previous video, and a good GP, which is impossible to see her because she's, they're all part-time in the surgery. It's just impossible to get an appointment anyway, but even more so during COVID lockdown. So yeah, I am kind of make sure that I'm as healthy as I can be. I'm not doing anything to hurt myself, because I don't want to go to the hospital. I really don't, because that increases the chances of getting COVID. So I'm going to be doing all the things that I suggested in another video that I'll be filming, the things to do during lockdown. Obviously, I won't be able to do like many martial arts or anything too physical like that. I just think it looks so cool when I watch my uncle do it. When I watch anybody doing martial arts, I just think it's so cool how we can just train the mind and the body but I will try and do more meditation and little bits of Tai Chi that I can do. Keep up with my physio that I do. So yeah, it's keeping yourself as healthy as possible, keeping your mind active and distracted, but allow yourself to feel what you feel, to embrace how you feel, but then to kind of find a way to pick yourself back up again. See, another thing that's gotten me down is what's been going on in America, like with the Capitol building, Congress. It's just heartbreaking. Like, you go to work, you should feel safe at work, not have a bunch of thugs coming in with weapons and trashing the place. Just absolutely awful. And to have a leader like Trump who just incites the violence, and how people are just so blindsided by him. That's crazy. Like, what makes people think so differently? What makes people think that it's okay to act as if racism or, prejudice against any kind is okay, it's acceptable? It's not okay, it's not acceptable. It's horrible and it's wrong, and everybody deserves to be treated equally and fairly, with decency. It shouldn't matter what you look like, it shouldn't matter where you come from. All that matters is what's inside. And obviously there are bad people out there, people who murder and serial killers and things like that, and cheat and lie constantly. They're the ones that you should be judging, but not for who they are on the outside and the exterior. I just can't wait for the new president to come into power. I'm just so hopeful that things will improve. And it saddens me. It really just saddens me. I just care about people, and I want people to be treated equally and fairly. I've been treated differently because I'm a disabled person. And it's not nice. It's horrible. Yeah, always be kind and stand up to racism, stand up to prejudice. Make everyone feel included. Show love and kindness. And unity. But I guess it's hard to unite with people who just can't see a problem with their actions or the way that they believe. History repeats itself. And I was saying this in my tweets the other day. we have to learn from history. Anyway, I am sorry for my rant. I just wanted to get everything out there, but kind of try and be positive at the same time. I'm hopeful for this year for many good things to happen with my YouTube, to hopefully finally become a YouTube partner. That is what I would love. Some recognition for the work that I do on this channel, because I love making videos. I really do. Besides going to concerts and seeing my family, making videos is one of my favourite things to do. It's my safe place, and I want it to be a safe place for all of you as well, who's watching, to, write comments, but obviously as long as they're respectful. If not, I will just report and block. So onwards and upwards, work on our goals. I don't set up New Year resolutions. I haven't done for about 10 years, because they're just a mission for failure, and that's not good for the soul. Not good for the soul at all. Don't set yourself up for failure, and especially during lockdown. Set goals that you know you can make happen, and if you struggle with anything, ask for help. Yeah. And this year is going to be a good year. Try anyway. So if you've enjoyed watching this video, then please do give me a big thumbs up and share, and don't forget to click on the subscribe button if you're new to my channel, or if you've been watching but you haven't yet decided to subscribe, then make it time now to click on it to subscribe, and click on the notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. And again, I am sorry that it's been a bit jumbly, and I've tried not to waffle on too much. So take care everybody, stay safe, have fun, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.